When I first moved into the apartment on Maple Street, the last thing I expected was mail addressed to someone else. But there it was, every day, letters ominously urging a Mr. Nevermore to leave before it's too late. At first, I dismissed them as some cruel joke or leftover mail from a previous tenant. But then the letters started to arrive with increasing urgency, each envelope marked with symbols I couldn't comprehend. The air in my apartment felt different, thick and almost electric, as if charged with an invisible presence that watched and waited. As the days passed, the letters became more disturbing. They detailed events that hadn't yet happened, warnings about shadows that move on their own and whispers that echo in the night. One evening, while skimming through another of these unsettling missives, I noticed the ink seemed to shimmer under the light, revealing hidden messages only visible when the apartment was completely silent. That night, I heard faint tapping on the windows despite living on the third floor with no trees or ledges nearby. The fear was palpable, creeping into my dreams and turning them into nightmares. The strangest part was the sense of familiarity that began to seep into my consciousness. I had never known a Mr. Nevermore, yet the name started to resonate within me as if it were a forgotten part of my own history. One letter, more vivid than the rest, claimed that Mr. Nevermore had unfinished business, and by living here, I had unknowingly taken on his burden. I felt drawn to uncover the truth, compelled by an unseen force to piece together a story that seemed eerily connected to my own life. I began investigating the history of the apartment, discovering that each previous tenant had vanished without a trace, leaving behind only these cryptic letters. In a chilling climax, I found myself in front of a mirror, the reflection not my own but that of a man I somehow recognized. It was Mr. Nevermore, his eyes pleading and desperate, silently mouthing the words, "Help me." The realization hit me like a cold wave. I wasn't just another tenant, I was the next iteration of him, trapped in a cycle of warnings and disappearances. The letters were not just a warning but a map to my own impending fate. And now, as the shadows lengthen and the whispers grow louder, I understand that the only way to stop it is to become what I feared most.